Okay, guys, 8 o'clock, time for us to get started. As you know, I always start these exactly on time because I only think it's fair for you guys that have taken the time and trouble to get in on time or early. Then the people who come in late, they're going to have to catch up. That's only good manners. So, guys, Monday nights are hugely, hugely important. Very often we have the absolute leaders in our business, the very, very top ranks on this call. But we never, never, ever miss a call without the guy who brought Simon and me into the business. And as far as I'm concerned, he is our ultimate leader as far as this team is concerned. Brandon Boyd has built an enormous business in the space of the last 4 years. I've never known anyone, I've been in this industry for almost 30 years. And in the 30 years that I've been in the business, Sam and I have both agreed that we've never come across anyone that commits as much time, effort, and resources to his team as this guy does. So please make sure that you make copious, copious notes. I'm going to hand you over to our speaker for the night, Brandon Boyd. Brandon, over to you, my friend.
Awesome. Well, Roger, I definitely appreciate the edification there. Thank you so much, guys, for having me on Zoom and on Facebook Live and Instagram. And I know we got people all around the world. And when I was talking to Roger about being on these calls every single Monday, I said, look, I'm committed. And the thing about me is when I make a commitment, unlike a lot of people, I actually show up. The good book says, when you vow a vow, keep the freaking vow, right? Like, do what you say that you're going to do. And that's one of my major messages for you guys today as we get into this, is when you say something, just do it. Be the type of person who actually delivers on what you say you're going to do. If you say, I'm going to be there at that time, be there that time. I always say, hey, I'm never on time. I'm early, right? And so be that kind of person that people can count on. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a share screen with you guys. Roger, if you want to go ahead and make me the host, I'm going to do a share screen. I know that those who are on social media, they won't be able to see it. However, you guys will be able to get my notes. If you go to Brandon Boyd Official on Instagram, go to Brandon Boyd Official on Instagram, you guys will be able to get my notes. But I'm going to do a share screen. And what I want to talk about today, and it's interesting that Roger talked about the lead gen. And I know that people need more people to talk to. And I also know that there's a number of you, including myself, who have what I call reluctant prospects. These are people that they might be sitting on the fence. They don't know if they want to get started. You know, these might be people who say, well, I'm waiting for this whole COVID thing to calm down. I'm waiting to, for the NBA season to start back up. They're waiting for the NFL season to start back up. They're always waiting for something. So they become what I call the reluctant prospect. Is they're just always kind of sitting on the fence waiting to get started in life. And so I want to share with you guys some tips and some strategies that I've been able to do to help get some of these people off the fence. And that will also help you in getting those people off the fence as well to get more people started. So, because everyone's been through it. First of all, what does a reluctant prospect look like? Well, they may look like this, as you see on the screen. They could be anybody, really. I mean, they could be people who are super successful. There could be people who are dead freaking broke, who absolutely need what we have, and they still are reluctant. They still are not interested in getting started. They're like, I don't got $235. Well, if they don't have it today, they're probably not going to have it in 6 months either. So when's a good time for you to get started? If they then have a lot of money, guess what they say? I don't need this. I already got a lot of money coming in. So look, everybody has ready-made excuses in order for people to get started. They've always got some type of excuse. So I want to show you, because I feel like I'm an excuse eliminator. I help people to literally get rid and eliminate their excuses and find reasons why they should actually get started. So how do you deal with some of these people? Well, you might have somebody who says, I want to sign up, but I can't right now. So what do you say to a person like that? Well, you can say, when are you thinking of getting started? That's actually one of the questions that I have. They say, well, I want to sign up, but I can't right now. There's usually something. It's I don't have the money. I don't have the time, which we know if something has a high enough value, they'll go and sell something if they have to get the money to get it, right? So the question that I would ask is, so when are you thinking of getting started? A week, 3 months, 6 months? I mean, it's just kind of good to know, right? Because if you're going to take the time to talk to these people and they say, they said the keywords, I want to sign up, but I can't right now. What's the reason why they can't right now? Find out. Remember, you are a doctor who is doing a consultative interview and you are providing a prescription, but unless you know the diagnosis first, you're going to provide them the wrong prescription. Okay. When are you thinking you start? Is there anything that's holding you back? They say, I don't really know. Here's what you say. You pull back. You have posture. And you say this. If this isn't something that you want to do, that's fine. Just tell me. It's no big deal. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. If it's something you want to do, awesome. If not, no big deal. That's why I say that you got to have posture and confidence. Now, you may say, Brandon, how can I say that when I don't even have a person on my team? I don't have any posture. I don't have any confidence. I don't have a team that's growing right now, right? Some of you watching this, you're in that position right now. But guess what? You have to act like you're already a chairman in order to become a chairman. You have to act like you've already got a team that is exploding. They don't know that you don't have any customers right now. And so that's why you almost have to act like that you do not care if they get started. Even though you may say, this is going to help me hit platinum 150. This is going to help me hit platinum 600. You've got to say, if this isn't something you want to do, that's fine. It's no big deal. Just tell me it. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. If it's not something you want to do, awesome. If not, no big deal. Whatever the decision is, my response, even just to myself, is awesome, right? Favorite word, next, right? You just move on. Another thing, you want to control the energy in these situations. One of the ways that you control the energy is you are the one who's on the offense, not the defense. You're not just going to sit and answer questions about being a scam, legit, real, pyramid scheme, and all that stuff. You have posture, you don't be pushy, and you don't chase after people. So let me give you an example of how I've not chased after anybody. For over 6 years, I've not reached out to anybody. I've enrolled 767 individuals personally inside of this company. I've not chased after anybody. I've simply pulled those people to me by actually having posture, having experience, and having success over a period of time. You control the energy, and you always remember, you are the one who is on offense. You're not going to sit and play. Look, defense doesn't win championships. At the end of the day, it's when you're scoring a lot on offense, it doesn't matter if you got a horrible defense, right? You're still going to win. At the end of the day, you want to stay on the offense, and you want to control the energy. You want to ask them, why do you want to join? Why do you want to get started? And the reason why I say this is because you want to put the ball in their court. That's why asking questions is so important. And reading the good book, Jesus constantly was asking questions. And then guess what he would do? He would answer a question with a question. Why do you want to join? Why do you want to get started? What do you think this is going to do for you? Well, it's going to help me get out of my job. It's going to help me relieve stress. It's going to help me pay off a credit card, pay off a car. Whatever the situation is, it's important to at least ask that one question. Why is it that they want to get started, put the ball in their court? Is there anything holding you back? Now, I want you guys to write a couple of these down. These are great closing questions that I use with people when I'm looking to help get a person started, because here's the thing, guys, you don't need to push people to doing what we do. This is not your normal sales where you're going to sell something and then move on. What you are going to do is you're going to lead people to success. You're going to lead people to make a decision, because people need to be led. In essence, sometimes they almost need to be told what to do, even though we don't say that. We just want to lead them to help them make a decision. Here, question number one I ask them, is there anything holding you back from getting started today? Because they haven't gotten started. They're on the fence. They're reluctant. Yeah, it's the time. I don't feel like I'm going to have the time to do this. Okay. Well, if I could show you that within 5 minutes to 30 minutes in a day, through simply copying and pasting what we do here as a company, that you could make a great income doing that, is that something that you would find a way to make the time for? Okay. Another question. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being ready to get started, where do you see yourself? They may say, I'm a 7. Okay, awesome. Remember, whatever it is, 7. Awesome. All right, so A 7. Is there anything holding you back from being a 10? Are you open for change? That's another great question to ask, because some people, they're not open for change. They don't want to be an entrepreneur. They don't want to trade. They don't believe it's real. They think that this stuff is a scam, right? They think that doing business like this is illegal. So one of the questions I like to ask people is, are you open for change? Okay. These are questions, guys, that are going to help you get people over the hump. Now, one of the other suggestions that I want to give you guys as we wrap things up here in just a little bit is one of the best things that you can do to actually get people started is to leverage the success of somebody else on the team to help them get started. Let me give you an example, whether it's Roger on the phone or Simon Brookes or myself or Alex or Jason or Matt or whoever else. You want to leverage the success of other individuals who are on your team. That's what you want to do. Why do you want to do that? Because with posture, confidence, and credibility, okay, which is the key, they are going to help you get more people started than you could by yourself. That, my friends, is the bottom line. If I were to do this all over again and I understood it, I would have done a much better job of utilizing my upline business partners to help me have success. That's what I would have done. But instead, I tried to do it on my own, and it was a lot slower growth because they're going to ask you, well, how much money are you making? How long have you been in? I'll wait and see how you do. Once you actually are making money, let me know, I'll join, right? So you want to let them know that you have business partners that you are working with who are extremely successful, that are teaching you, coaching you, and guiding you on how to do this. Guys, this part is very, very important for you to understand, because if you want to help get these reluctant prospects who are sitting on the fence, who are all waiting to get started, I promise you that if you will leverage the success of your business partners inside of this business, you're going to have far more success than you'll ever have in your own. It's because teams win championships. Individuals grow, teams explode. All right. When you utilize those business partners, they're going to help get those people off the fence and get them started. I can tell you this right now. If I had reluctant prospects and I put Jason Brown on the phone or Alex Morton, where these guys are making nearly $1 million a month each, okay, I guarantee you the chance of them getting started is greater than me just by myself, because now you've got third-party credibility, third-party validation. Someone's been doing it longer than you. They've been having more success than you. And for whatever reason, because the messenger is different than the message itself, they are now ready to get started. That's one of the biggest tips I can give you, is leverage the success of the people that you are working with. And that will help you to take those reluctant prospects and actually turn them into team members and business partners. And here's the reason why I'm going to say that. Because if more people were to put me on the phone or Zoom calls or something like that, they would have larger organizations. They're trying to do it on their own. They don't hit up some of the upline sponsors. Why? Because they are afraid that they're going to bug them. Well, I tell you, you don't need to be afraid, because if you want to build a big business, this is the very thing that we do. There's actually 2 guys that I know personally. Listen to this. 2 guys that I know personally right now inside this company, that they had never done a business presentation, and they hit Chairman 10. You know why? They kept leveraging the success of Jason Brown and Matt Rosa, who was actually talking to the people. They just got them on the phone. All right. They'd sent them to our webinars. They sent them to our videos. They got Jason and Matt on the phone. They literally built a Chairman 10 business, and they themselves had never done a presentation. Now, I'm not saying that that's how you should do it. I'm just saying that's the power of leverage. Had they done it on their own, the likelihood of them being Chairman 10 today, probably not very good. So, guys, that is my message. I hope that it is helpful to give you guys some few nuggets, because I know you got people like, man, this person could really use this, and I know that it would make a difference in their life and their family, their finances, and everything like that. So hopefully these things have been a few tips that can help you guys as well. And Roger, with that, I'll go ahead and turn it back to you. I appreciate you having me on.
Brandon, thanks for that. So much of what you said is just music to my ears, because we tell people on a daily basis that the power of the business that we have is when you're brand new into this business, use the people that have been there before you and have trod the path before you. When Simon and I first came to IM Academy, we leaned on Brandon so much, I can't tell you. And Brandon was there every step of the way. He was just instantly responding to messages, every question we had, and there were millions of them, but he was there instantly. Now we're getting on for, soon we'll be a year into this company, and a year into the company, we've learned the questions from Brandon, and we now don't have to bug Brandon because we know the answers. But you guys are scared to ask us the questions. Ask, because none of us mind asking. That's what we're here for. That's what we thrive on. We really, we enjoy helping as much as we possibly can. And the one thing that I found about IM Academy in the time that I've been with this company more than anything else, I've never come across another company that cares as much about the people out in the field as this company does. This company is something special. So most of you guys that are actually part of the Winner's Circle are aware that Sam and I have been experimenting with something slightly different. And trust me, if you think the last few days have been exciting, it's just going to get awesome. Simon, I just noticed you put your camera on, so I'm guessing you've got something to say.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've always said in the years I've been involved, somebody turns around and says, how do you cross a minefield successfully? And the answer is follow somebody else. And that's the same principle as this business. Follow your upline. Follow your leaders. They've trod the path. They've understood where to go, where the flow. But yeah, Roger and I, over the last 24 years now, 24 hours, have been working with our lead generation company. And we'll have some very, very exciting news to let you in on the secret later this week. So that's really all I just wanted to share with you. It was just that I'm cooking on gas, and I'm earmarked Chairman 25 because that's where I'm going to be going very, very soon. And I know there's a stack of you that are on this Zoom that are looking at it thinking, do you know something? I could go P1000, P5000, C10, I go Chairman 10. Guys, you will. All you've got to do is stay plugged in. Don't turn and say, yeah, I'm just going to give it 2 or 3 weeks. Well, guess what? Quit now, resign now, wrap up now, save your time. Because you can't do nothing in 2 or 3 weeks. Let's go ballistic for 2 or 3 years and let's create some millionaires. Now, I know we can't mention income and all that stuff, but I tell you now, you put some serious effort into this opportunity and we lock arms together and we work together. Yes, I can see people be making millions in this profession, in this industry, with this company. This is the right company. And I tell you now, I've yet, in my 32-year career, yet to see a company that can even come close to IM Academy. Anyway, Roger, yeah, back to you.
Yeah, I just mentioning Millionaires now, I know, as you said, we can't talk about incomes such, but guys, what you should realize is that when Brandon turned around and said, if more people did 3-way calls with him, between Brandon, Simon, Joe Gomez, and right through to Matt and Jason, who are always prepared to talk to people all the way down the line, you have got so many network marketing millionaires in your upline. I've never known an upline like this. You have a stack of millionaires who you can say, can you help me? And they'll all say yes. And Simon, I'm surprised, mate. I thought you wimped out at Chairman. I thought you were going to go for at least Chairman 50. You muted. No, his lips are moving, can't hear anything. That makes a change, that actually. Well, it's either your microphone or my audio, one or the other. I don't know. I can't hear a thing. So
Yeah, I can't hear him either.
good.
Simon,
Right. It is.
yeah,
It is.
Simon,
It
you've
is
been
silent.
talking, but I think it's on mute.
It does make a change to see his lips moving and not actually hearing though. But I have to say, guys, when it comes to the activity that Sam and I have got happening, the things that we've got happening right now, we really are expecting to see. I honestly believe Simon will be hitting Chairman 50 soon, much sooner rather than later. And when Simon said Chairman 25, I've got Chairman 25. Not forget Chairman 10. I've got Chairman 25 firmly in my sights. And that's because of what we have ready to bring out to you guys right now, this week. So right now, this week, tell you now, don't wait for us. Don't wait for what we're bringing. Speak to everybody you know. On Wednesday night, we've got another call. Brandon's going to be hosting the call. He's going to do the presentation for us. When Brandon comes on the call, I want to see the lines jammed, absolutely and utterly jammed with as many people as you possibly can. Bring people on right now because what we have to share with people this week will change their lives, and it'll change your lives as well by helping other people share their lives.
George, can you hear me?
I can now. Are you back? You're speaking
Note
to
your head if you can hear me.
Yes, I can. Yeah.
You can. Okay. Okay. I can't hear a word you're saying.
Okay.
Absolutely no word what you're saying.
Nobody could hear a thing you were
So
saying.
it's either going to be my connection or your connection. I still can't hear what you're saying. You're saying something, but hey, not to worry. I'm sure we're done. I've said all I wanted to say.
Good.
I'm cooking on gas. Really excited about this week. I know that we're going to be getting people building their organization, finding their two if they haven't got their two. So it's going to be all exciting stuff.
Okay, this week is going to be special, guys. So plug in, stay in with everything, but get as many people as you can onto Wednesday's call and Thursday's call. We're looking forward to building it with you. We'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone.